A very special guest to the course, Professor Marion Nessel.
Okay, so today we're here with David Levitsky.
So here we are on location at the Piggery, which is a local Ithaca butcher's shop.
Today we're here with Anu Rangarajan.
Via Skype, this is Professor Jeff McMahon, who is the White's Professor of Moral Philosophy at Oxford.
So we're here at the Ithaca Holiday Farmers Market.
Our guest for this segment is the feminist cultural critic and animal activist Carol J. Adams.
And so in the way that, like this morning when I put on this blue tie, I could have put on a green tie or a blue tie. That's an amoral act. It's just a personal choice. It doesn't matter for the world what color tie I put on. But the same is not the case for what type of food I decided to eat for breakfast or for lunch today. What type of food I decide to eat has real profound consequences in the world, and it creates the type of world that I want to live in.
The First Amendment was designed for free speech. I think of the First Amendment, what I learned in junior high and high school, was that the First Amendment was designed to protect freedom of religious and political speech. The founding fathers certainly had no idea that it would be used to defend marketing junk foods to kids. But that's how the courts have been interpreting it.
Why is it that a centralized, industrialized, animal abusive, soil erosive supermarket system is the tribe of fit where you want to get your food?
I'm not saying factory farming is perfect. It's the best system we have generally on a scientific basis, because the farmers who are good farmers who care about their animals figured out how to make life better for their animals.
And on top of that, we're in an environmental crisis too, and there is no sustainable animal agriculture model that can be used.
You love bacon because you want to persist in an ignorance that allows for suffering.
So where I think we need to look is to more principles such as permaculture and agroforestry to acquire our protein sources in a sustainable way. I advocate hunting as a means by which we can participate in the natural world and gain all the benefits that entails, whether it be health benefits or the benefits to the ecosystem.
If you come with me to West Africa and you see kids that are dying, that has an impact. We have to bring it down to the level that we can understand as human beings. And these big statistics, whether it's 10,000 kids that die from hunger, or it's 800 million people that don't get enough to eat, or it's 1.5 billion people who are overweight and obese, we can't get a handle on these numbers. So what we need to do is to bring it down to a level where we understand it.
And I also think there are other ethical dimensions to questions about food and agriculture. As a North American, I think we have benefited from this unequal system historically and in the contemporary period to the detriment of people in places like Malawi. And so I think we owe them the time and resources to try to ensure that they have greater access and have more of a say over how food is produced.
If we're going to create new, innovative ways to address these sort of wicked problems that we face, we have to have different kinds of people in the room talking about it and being creative. And I just think that there's a lot of ways we can do that.